deal if you put 2 raffle tickets in, right? But if you don't keep one, then you can't claim a prize. So you should keep one, right? Okay, well, what's your question? You sure? Do you think you have a raffle ticket in the basket? Okay, cool. I'm rooting for you. More than anybody, I'm rooting for you, okay? I don't want to throw it one way or the other, but I'm rooting for you.
Okay, we're ready to go when you guys are. All right, we're go.
All right.
Hey, we're apparently a go.
Hey, David, you're supposed to be over here.
Well, yeah, I'm solving problems.
Gotta hit your mark.
That's my mark.
This is
the worst game show.
Hey, it's the Who Knows the Most About the Bolt game show. And you are our contestants, but we got to figure out who's going to be the contestant first.
Yes.
I'm going to mix these up.
Should I pick? You want me to pick?
Yeah, you pick.
All right,
I'm holding the basket.
All right, here we go. You've always left holding the basket. 724066. 724066.
7, yeah, whatever he said. Oh,
right.
hey!
Come on down. You're the first contestant on this terrible game show.
Yet, but you win the
guys gotta
chance
move.
to be a winner.
You're in the game show chairs.
You win the chance to be a winner. All right, so don't sit down yet. You stay up here with us for a minute. All right, so everybody can see how pretty we are.
All right.
David, can you pick another one?
Yes, here we go.
We have 2 more chances to
Two
win,
more
everybody.
chances to win.
Two more chances.
Fabulous prizes. 724104. 724104. 724104.
All right.
Going once, going twice.
Contestant number 1, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Kingsley. I'm from CCAD, Columbus College of Art and Design.
All right, fantastic. Welcome to the show.
All right, no 724104. All right, moving on. Next one.
Man, I hope you're here.
724065.
Is it you?
724065.
Okay.
And last call, 724065. We're going to start picking people here just randomly.
All right. No, I got faith in this one.
724084. 724084. Man. This works better at NAB.
No. We should have done this before we gave out the chicken.
That's true. 724086. 724086. You know, this is fabulous television.
Does anybody have a number with 724 in it?
724053. I don't know if you don't even know what you're getting yet.
I believe we have
724053.
someone from the CrossFit gym.
Coming from the back. Okay.
They're obviously not from the sprinters, not the track and field group.
724.
All right, come on.
Come on down.
It's live television.
You're
here.
the next contestant
we don't have
on
all
this
day
terrible
for this.
game show.
You didn't win anything yet, but you've won the chance to maybe win something if you're smart.
Okay.
Okay. Who are you and where are you from?
I'm William. I'm from Ohio Media School.
All right. Welcome, William.
Thank you.
All right. 724091. 724091. Going once, going twice. Moving on. 724090.
That's me.
Hey, look at that.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap. It's a ringer. No. All right, gentlemen, we've got 3 chairs over here for you. We just go ahead and grab a seat along the way here. And now we move on to the next part of our show where you have to provide knowledge.
Hold your basket here.
Yeah. And I have our team has collected some very complex questions. And do they ring in? Is there a buzzer? Do they raise their hand?
I don't know. Make it up. We didn't work this out. This is production.
Well, I'd make it physical, but I think Michael Ivey would kill himself. No, it's all good. Hand clap. All right. You're going to be disabled here with 2 things in both hands. So, okay, everybody. All right. So the hand clap is going to work. The first question. Are you guys ready? Michael, take your time. Okay. Are you guys ready? Okay. Does the robot move fast? I don't know. You, Ivy. I'm going to go for you. I think you had it.
Yes.
David.
That is a correct answer.
Oh my
Look
goodness!
At that.
Fantastic.
So this is that time that I get to banter about how fast it moves and all the technical details about it. So
let
it's
me
my
just
turn.
Move
It's my
to the
turn.
side here.
So thanks for everybody for coming out. Again, we are back here at Gear Show 2025 for those of you joining us here online. We didn't introduce ourselves again. My name is David Jeffries. This is Scott Handel. We're a terrible bunch. And this is the Bolt high-speed robot. And it does, in fact, move fast. So yes, it does move fast. It moves really fast on the track and moves really fast on the arm. We're saying about 5 meters a second on the base itself, so about 15 feet a second for those of you who don't know metric. That's still a bad conversion. And about 4.5 meters a second on the arm at the rotational aspect of it itself. So it can get moving.
There are a couple people from Europe here that know what the
fantastic.
metric system is.
Oh,
I've talked to one earlier.
wow.
Yeah.
The more you know. So yes, it does move very fast. Should we move on to the next question?
We could move on to the next
think we should
question.
move on to the next question.
Very solidly, it moves fast.
fantastic.
That
Yes.
was a great,
Thank you.
great.
Yeah, you know, I'm fabulous.
Fantastic. Hey, a little shout out to our show sponsor, Sony.
Yes, show
Yeah,
sponsor Sony.
All of our show sponsors, but Sony is our general show sponsor, and they've been here to support us for several years, and we're very happy to have them. Anybody want to applaud for Sony, just so you know they feel like they're? Oh my goodness, that was amazing. All right, so we're gonna do this clap thing again. Man, I'm like, it's so hard to because you guys are all fast, just like the robot. Wink. So it moves fast. Is that its only purpose? All right, William, I'm gonna give this one to you. What is that the only purpose for it just moves fast? No.
Look at that! That's a right answer! Fabulous!
Oh!
So yeah, so exactly. So yes, the robot is designed to move very fast. That allows us to get shots that are absolutely unachievable by humans, which also is really great in high-speed photography or slow motion work, because in order to make things move in high speed, you also have to move slowly. But the robot also can do the exact same thing, much slower. Much slower.
Just like Casey's reaction.
It went, sorry. He already went
slower.
backwards. I missed it. I thought there was a cue. Anyway, the idea in this is, so not only can the thing move very quickly, but it also moves very slowly.
Oh, here it comes.
But more importantly, what it does is it moves very precisely.
It's graceful.
So motion, it is very graceful.
Like a gazelle.
At least when I'm operating. I don't know about when Casey operates. But in general, what we like here about the ability of the change of speeds is that we can move multiple passes on this, creating different effects as we layer things over and over and over again. Additionally, with it, we could move, obviously very quickly to capture high speed, but we can also move in stop motion animation. So in traditional situations where it would be really difficult to get shots, where you'd have to build sets on an angle or things like that, we can actually put the camera in the position that we want it to do, top-down shoot, and actually shoot in stop motion animation. So it moves fast, it moves slow, and I think it's time for another fabulous question.
All right, guys. We're in the speed round now, and we're trying to figure out. This is a two-parter. I don't know why they gave a two-parter, because it's harder to get the clap system with this. Makes it very. So, are the moves repeatable, and why would we want that? See, we're going. Yeah, exactly. The two-parter didn't work, right? You wanted like lightning reflexes. Wow, another correct answer, David.
A fabulous correct answer. It is, in fact,
Wow.
repeatable. It's like these are really
like these
set up
guys
to
were
do this
picked
for you.
because they had special bolt knowledge.
Yeah, very special. So
Yeah.
yes, it is, in fact, a repeatable system. So that's what motion control is all about, right? We want the ability to do a move over and over and over again and be accurate down to the subframe, which is what Mark Roberts motion control robots are able to do, specifically the Bolt. There's a few other in the line as well, but the thing that we love about this is that we know that the shutter is going to be at the same spot every single time. Why is that important? When you start to do things where you are laying over multiple passes or multiple people at the same time, you want to be able to make sure that the camera hits that same spot every single time that it does it. In addition, other reasons why we might want to be able to be repeatable, if you have a move that you saved on a previous job or a previous product or a previous person, you might want to be able to call that back. So think headshots for sports or pizzas, and you want to do 6 different flavors of pizza, or you'd like to be able to kind of recall those. the repeatability of it allows us to go from one move to another and then go back to the moves that we've already done and hit those exact same spots over and over again. Repeatability is a critical aspect of motion control. And back to you.
Oh, sorry, I was just fascinated by the amount of cinema that was happening. Can I walk through this shot, man? Is it, okay, I just wanted to be closer to my people. All right, we only have 2 more questions left. You know, we're kind of in the lightning round. We are tied right now. Tied. It's a tight race. We're tied. You guys ready for question number 4? All right, it's coming. Does the Bolt work with 3D workflows? God, you guys are so like. Yeah, no, like it's like, you know, like it's like you're with an old girl group backup singers and you're like okay, all right, you've seen the prizes?
Well, we've synchronized this.
Okay, yeah, okay, you haven't seen the prizes. You're going to be very disappointed. I'm sorry. So, Mr. Ivy, go ahead. I think you might have had it by a hair.
Yes, it's frame active, so it can be used for 3D or, you know, you name it. It's very versatile.
That's a fabulous answer. It
You
is,
name
it in fact, can be used in 3D workflows. So the benefit of 3D workflow is both twofold, import and export. So let's talk a little bit about exporting moves. So because we have all of the positional data in motion control, we can take that same information, export it in any of your major formats. Most commonly and most specifically, the one that we like to export in is FBX. So if any of you are familiar in 3D workflows, FBX is a very common workflow in order to be able to get between 3D programs. We can get in 1-node, 2-node, or 3-node any of that information out and bring it right into any of your major programs. Blender, for those of you who are working on a budget, all the way up to Maya, who like to pay a lot to Autodesk. In that, what's some of those great tools that we can use that for? Pre-visualization, right? So we can put the robot into a place and understand where it's going to be at any given time, export that information from the 3D program, and import it back into the robot. So that makes it a really useful tool for us in order to be able to get some of that information before we even show up to set and land the robot for you. Am I missing one here, Casey? All right, we're good on the green. Okay, banter.
Oh, fantastic. Hey, for those of you at home watching us on the live stream, we'd like to say thanks to our friends at Sigma for sponsoring the live stream. That doesn't look right. Yeah, we're watching a little thing here. This is some movie magic right now. I don't know if you've ever seen, you know, behind the scenes, but sometimes they use a green screen. And David's demonstrating that now. All right, guys, we are back to our last and final question. You know, we're going to take away Michael's last answer, which makes you all tied again. So basically, I think it just helps for the drama of our show. So here's the last question. If you're all ready, what else can you control alongside the robot? William?
That is actually a great answer, and not the one that we were anticipating. But yes, you can control focus, iris, and zoom, as well as a variety of other servo and stepper-based motors, as well as, with our friends over here with our rigs, we have seen some of the input and output things that we can do for it to be able to kind of create some interesting timed event aspects, right? So I do encourage you all to check this out for those of you here in person. For Precision Rigs, they have their jet, their conveyors, their oh man, I forget the name of it. Launch. With a couple of these different ones down
David,
here.
It's called launch.
I'm sorry.
Not lunch.
We don't have any yet.
Oh.
Yet. What's nice about this is that we get the ability to be able to control each of these different ones. And we can do this independently for the riggers that are kind of bringing in their own stuff to be able to do this, or we can trigger from the robot itself. So these trigger capabilities give us the option to be really flexible and really frame precise about the different aspects of the rigs that are happening. So think drink pours, think throwing food in the air, think, you know, mists or sprays. We often utilize input and output triggers for ways to be able to actually control when the robot starts and stops. So there's a lot of pieces here that actually kind of help us with the different things that we can interface with.
Does anybody else have to pee?
So the nice part about this is, let's say that a director or DP liked something and wanted to change something ever so slightly. With the combination of the rigs and the robot, we have the ability to change things actually up to subframe time. So in fractional of frames, we can decide when things actually interchange with one another. What makes that really powerful for us is the ability to get things really precise, so we can do them over and over and over again. That repeatability is the thing that makes motion control robots so incredibly impactful. So I think that's the end of our questions, and it might, oh, wait, Michael has a question.
Subframes,
Yeah,
can you stop in the middle of a frame?
so
You have,
yes,
you have to clap before you answer.
it's hard to clap with a microphone.
Okay.
Yes, so we can, basically within the software, we can actually do a variety of situations where we're changing not only how fast the robot is playing back, so we can increase or decrease the move speed on it, but also within the trigger aspect of it, we can say, you know, we would really like this trigger to go instead of at frame 24 and 3/4. So that does get us that really precise capability of being able to go in and out of what those trigger actual pieces are. One of the things that I do wanted to point out that the green screen is, and for those of you that can check it out here afterwards, and we'll try to get it up on the live stream as well, it does also integrate with our previous conversation of virtual production. So with that same information, we have the ability to take that information in real time, send it to Unreal Engine, and be able to move the virtual camera at the same time as the physical camera. What that allows us is for tracker-free capabilities on virtual production environments. And we can do that in green screen environments as well as on the LED wall itself. So it's a very flexible, really powerful tool that can really help generate some interesting moves that would be really hard to attain with standard formats. A lot of times we get the question, it's like, oh, aren't we replacing folks? No, not really. You still need all the same people on set. It actually adds just a couple of folks here to kind of be able to create some of these things, but what you gain out of it is precision, repeatability, and some efficiency on some of those stuff if we are going to do some repeat stuff. So with that, I think we're going to start looking at creating some of our winner stuff, which I believe is this fabulous RoboCup.
Whoa.
Yeah, right?
We get the RoboCup?
We don't.
Who gets that?
One of these fabulous winners.
How do we choose that?
I don't know. I believe it's under the chair.
Under the chair?
I know it's behind the chair.
Behind the chair?
Behind the chair.
Behind one of these chairs?
I believe that's the case.
Ah, sure enough. You guys didn't have to answer any questions at all. Your gifts were already predetermined when you sat down. All right. Well, let's talk about that amazing RoboCup for one. And guess who gets that? The guy who's always drinking something, Michael Ivey! Woo! He's
Great
our
for not
RoboCup
only your
man.
sets, but also your fishing poles.
Well, you don't even know what you're getting, but it's going to be so special that you're going to tell absolutely no one when you get home about it. You're going to get the glorious Ohio OHD gift bag.
We changed the name a while ago. Here's a gift bag.
Fantastic.
So before we give away the last gift,
Are you very excited?
Very excited.
Yes.
I want to ask if there are any questions out here for folks. Anything where we can help alleviate or answer for you? Yeah. That's a good question. The question is, what kind of system is driving it? So these are into servo motors on the top there. It basically is, if you're familiar with motion control or with industrial robots, it's a Staubli RX-160L, in case you're wondering. So it's just basically, in a former life, it would be yellow and a paint robot. So yeah, I go very deep into the actual encoders and all of the pieces on it, but you should probably find me later if you're really interested. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, power is a good one. That is a hard one. It actually uses 415 volts of power, so we are actually stepping up 3-phase power through a transformer up to kind of run this guy on it. It actually doesn't use a ton unless we're really ripping it, in which case you're somewhere usually in the range of we usually say 30 amps. That's at the top side of it. Usually it's sitting much lower than that. It can be run on location. You would need a Jenny plant for it with 3-phase power and grounding rod. But yeah, we've had it all over the place. We've had it at different studios. We've had it on location. We've had it on ice. So yeah, it's been around. But what else?
Yeah,
All
does
right.
it require a Jenny because of the amp?
It requires a Jenny because of the 3-phase.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're in a situation where you're in like an arena or you're in somewhere that has entertainment power, that has 3-phase 208 on it, we can run it without having to bring a Jenny in. Yep. Yeah. Great question. So we require on our side 2 operators to go with it. So safety is of course one of the utmost importance of the robot itself. So we are typically always looking out for ways to barrier off from people from accidentally kind of wandering into set. It does, even at its fastest point that we saw today, it will move significantly faster than that, especially if we have all 40 feet of track that we have laid out here. So we're always looking for somebody to be at the control station who's doing all the operations, all the programming, kind of actually finding the shot and working with the DP and the director. And we have somebody out here that's doing for safety. Maybe we should get somebody that can learn how to hold a paper.
I thought we were going to do the Passion of the Christ over there with the size of that easel, but apparently we're just going to put up a piece of paper. But man, that's Vince. Do you have a pony? Oh, look at you! You got some. We were
look at
getting.
that.
We were getting. Some
but yeah, so we
technology
require
rolling with
2
this.
operators for what we end up doing on this one. Yep. What else? Come on, ask me because we're trying to banter and kill time here. Oh, we don't need to. All right. Well, fabulous. Casey says we. All right, fabulous.
Hey, Vince, can you
Vince,
be a
why don't you-
volunteer from the audience?
Just
Just
hold it.
hold. Can you Hollywood that? All right. Stand right there and you look really good.
It's true. He has been trying to kill him with the robot
Believe it or
for
not, we
years,
did plan this.
but yeah, for some reason, hasn't happened. It's worked better in rehearsal, but can't win them all.
I didn't make it to rehearsal.
We noticed. So.
All right. So, yeah. So, all right. We're almost ready to announce our prize. Are you still excited, or do you even remember what we're doing?
I totally forgot.
No. You're here. There's a contest. We did a show. We asked you a lot of questions. Apparently, they didn't mean anything. And then now we're just going to give you some random prize that means nothing.
Okay. What's the name of this place again?
It's OHD. OHD. Yeah. Thank you for reinforcing the branding. Yeah. So actually, as luck would have it, you may not have noticed our creative team working silently in the background as they were, like ninjas. But we're going to have the Bolt do a special piece of art just for you. Okay.
One of a kind.
All right. Hopefully it's PG because this is a family show. But we're going to see. Are you ready? Ready, Casey? Vince, are you holding on tight? Yeah. Man, we could have started this like 30 minutes ago. Uh-oh. Anybody else have to pee?
Vince, you look great.
Let me know if you need a sandwich or anything. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know what. I've lost control of this show. I know. I don't have to tell anybody. I don't know. Hey. Hey, David.
Yeah.
Take a look at the focus on the camera you're standing in front of.
Oh, that's the robot.
Oh. Oh, that's, okay. Gotcha. So that's the camera, yeah. That camera is, it probably could have been switched to something else that would have made this more poignant for all of us. Yes, it's, we should have got some of Aries' new close focus lenses. You don't have any plans today, do you? I mean, like, any other place to be, right? That's good. You good? Okay, yeah, you got nothing else. Yeah, you're all dressed up, so I didn't know if it was for us or, you know, you had dinner plans. What's in the bag?
Looks like a hat,
Got a hat?
a couple shirts, and maybe a sticker or a coaster.
Oh, a coaster. Everybody needs a coaster.
Nice.
Yeah, looks like a used coaster. Looks like somebody spilled some coffee on that.
I just broke it in for you.
Look at it. Oh, look at that. Oh, that says $100. Oh, it's like $100 in rentals. Yeah.
We're the boat can do a $100 tattoo on your back.
Yeah, it'll take a while.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's great. And then I don't know when you get your Robo Cup. It's part of the set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's done.
fabulous piece of art.
Come on over here. Let's see what we got. Huh. Wow, that's not what I thought it would be at all. I have no idea what that is. Yeah. What?
Me and my wife.
And your wife's not even here. How did the Bolt possibly know what your wife looked like?
I have no idea.
Wow, is that a pretty good representation? And is that?
It's pretty close.
Yeah. Is that like? Do you have a picture?
No.
No, you don't have a picture. So we can't really. We'll never know.
No.
Okay. All right. Well, fantastic. Wow. Let's have a great big hand for Kingsley, who went away with this lovely picture, and our other contestants, our OHD gift bag and Robo Cup. And man, I just want to say I'm thankful to be a part of this show.
Well, it was made by robot
and,
nerds.
hopefully, it was as invigorating for you as it was for me. Thanks everybody for coming out and joining us at the 2005 OHD Gear Show. Hey, Scott Handel back here on the trade show floor of the OHD 2025 Gear Show, and it's hard to imagine anybody being a larger disruptor in this industry than Creatures than over the last 2 or 3 years. These products are everywhere on set. And tell us what we've got out here in the show and why is it exciting?
So what we got here is we have the 1200X along with the 1000C and the 80C. But what we've got here is we've got our new light engine, which is our new Blair CG. The big bonus on this is that it finally can help gaffers replicate a tungsten source in an LED fixture. We've implemented a new indigo chip that helps give you the fluorescence that you would normally get from the sun, and you can emulate that right here on these fixtures.
Really exciting. I'm anxious to again get a full demo on this and kind of give a good sense of the organs. Anything else you want to talk about? You guys see all kinds of stuff over there on the table, and you guys really got a lot of cool products.
Sure, yeah. We got stuff on the table, the Infini bars, we got the MC Pros, but we also have our new Infinimat. Our Infinimat comes in different sizes. It's a soft source, very light, easy to build, and very light itself. So you can easily set these up within a few minutes. They come in sizes 2x1, 4x1, 2x4, 4x4, 8x8, or 20x20. So you can utilize these for RGB control if you need to have that. White light, tungsten, A light, Yeah, very, very easy to build. We have these in a couple different power sources. You can power multiple lights off of one ballast. So if I really wanted to, I could put 2 of these off of 116-watt ballast and get quite a bit of output. Five different fixtures can be plugged into it. So if you wanted to do some smaller fixtures, you can do that too. IP65. So you can put this out in the rain, take it out to the desert. You've got a lot of options.
All right, all kinds of great stuff over here at the Aperture booth. We're going to be here until 7 o'clock today at the OHD Gear Show 2025. Hope you can make it out. Say hi to me, say hi to Justin, see some great products, and have an awesome time.